I removed offense from the NBA. As you can see here, everyone's offensive stats are at an F. And also I moved all their offensive tendencies down as well. And I removed every single offensive badge from every single player. Let's see how this impacts the league here. So we're gonna simulate a couple games and see these scores. 48-34, 31-37, like this is definitely working out good. At halftime, this score was literally 14-9. The second half was a little bit high scoring, but so yeah, it looks like it's working out pretty well because every shot's getting distributed around. Like Marcus Smart's took the most shots in the Celtics. That's never gonna happen in real life. But yeah, so now it's working. Let's simulate this whole year and see these stats at the end of the year. I'm excited. So here are all-stars with no offense being played. We have Draymond Green, Clint Capella as starters, along with Ben Simmons, Lonzo Ball. Those all make sense. They're all defensive-minded players. But yeah, like LeBron James ended up being an all-star starter. Like, interesting. What's he putting up on the year? 4 points per game, 10 rebounds, a couple steals. Very bad in the field. Didn't make a single three. Interesting. Yeah, Jared Vanderbilt, Josh Giddey is interesting. LaMelo Ball, Patrick Beverly, Thibault cracked the All-Star game. That's crazy. Interesting. Chris Paul is actually very interesting. I didn't expect him to be here. 1.5 assists. How did he even make this team? Like, what? So Joel Embiid wins the MVP award, averaging 5 points per game, 18 rebounds, not even 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. He shot 16% from the field, 0% from 3, 28 from the line. 28 from the line actually isn't terrible. Looks like everyone's around that same range. Look at the year, what was the Walker Kessler? Like a lot of bigs are gonna be on these awards because they get all the rebounds. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. Gafford won Most Improved and Sixth Man of the Year. How do you most improved? Like you shot not even 20% from the field and yet you're the most improved. I mean, he did play decent, I guess. Rebounds and defensive wise. The first team, Jonathan Isaac makes it. That's no surprise there. He's a great defender. LaMelo Ball is a very surprising thing. Like, I guess because he's one of the only guards that can get rebounds and stuff. He has 2 steals as well. Ja is interesting. He's getting rebound, I guess. So let's look around the league here at some of the best and worst teams. They're the Spurs that moved on up. They don't strike me as a defensive team, but like they only have 51 overall Trey Jones starting and 58 Stanley Johnson. Like this team, it's pretty garbage. I don't know how they made it to the 4 seed overall. The Bucks, I mean, Giannis, I guess, is carrying this roster. They got 56 and 59 starting. The Sixers are pretty nice, honestly. Like, they got Thibault, Joel, and PJ. They're all pretty defensive-minded players. But yeah, the Clippers, they have 2 players that are obviously very high up there. And also, Rocco ain't bad either. Any teams that are surprising at the bottom, the Heat actually are very surprising at the bottom. They have Jimmy and Bam. Like, how does that not lead to wins? The Raptors, too, they seem like a defensive roster. Like OG, Pascal, Scotty. I don't know. The Nuggets make sense. The Suns, they make sense too. But yeah, also the Pistons, a very young team up here. Cade, 57 overall. Somehow this team, they don't have one player above a 64. Like what? Let's look at some of the league leaders here. Markelle Fultz, he averaged 5.6 points a game, leading the league. Crazy. Giannis put up the most rebounds at 19. Most assists is also Markelle, so Markelle had a pretty solid year, honestly. Delon Wright, most steals, interesting. That's something you don't see very often. I guess he's probably getting more minutes because he's one of the best players out there for them, I guess. Turnovers was also Delon Wright, so yeah. Was expecting more turnovers, honestly, because I put everyone's like passing down and stuff like that. But I'm gonna predict the finals real quick. I think I got the Bucks and I got the Clippers. Bucks and Clippers, probably. A sleeper team is low-key the Lakers because they got some decent defenders, I feel like. So, yep, my pick for the Lakers was right. Like the sleeper team, the Clippers sweep. The Grizzlies beat the Jazz. The Bucks sweep as well, as that's my pick. Sixers go to 6 with the Bulls. Okay. Interesting. The Nets are out. How are the Nets looking? Ben Simmons is only 61 without offense. I thought he'd be a little bit higher than that. KD, even with his defense, is actually not too bad. 69 overall with his defense. All right, let's simulate this next round and see who's going to be eliminated here. So the Pacers are out. The Bucks got them in a gentleman's sweep. Sixers are out. Grizzlies are out. And the Timberwolves are out. So the Battle of LA. I told you this Lakers team's getting slept on, man. The Clippers actually went to 7 games, though. So that's worrying if you are a Clippers fan. They went to OT. They scored 7 points in OT. I mean, that's like a normal thing, honestly. I mean, look at this. 15 for 102 and field goals. Nobody's even shooting threes anymore. That's why. I think I shouldn't have turned down everyone's tendencies then. I guess they're all shooting layups. Free throws are horrendous. 9 for 38. And 6 for 34. Yeah, Bucks versus Boston. I mean, that's what we saw last year, but it's a very different stipulation now. Yeah, the Celtics aren't too bad themselves, but also the Bucks are pretty good. This is the matchup we've been waiting for. Let's see it. Simulating the round here. Lakers got swept with the Clippers. Wow, that's actually surprising considering the Clippers went to 7 last series. But it's 2-2 in this Bucks series, and the Bucks advance. So my prediction was right. Let's go. I'm actually kind of cold to that. What the heck? All right, so I'm gonna predict 2 wins now. I got my Bucks. I'm a Bucks fan, so I gotta go root for my Bucks. Come on. All right, similar in game 1, the Clippers do take that one by 9 points, which actually is a pretty large margin if you think about it. Like, look at all these rebounds. Like, a lot of people almost had 10 rebounds. Jeez. Game 2 here. The Bucks fight back and take that game. Nice. Chris Middleton put up 6 points, leading his team to a victory. Game 3, the Bucks do take that one as well. Giannis 6 points, 24 rebounds, 2-2-2. Wow. But that actually was a blowout. Look at that. The Clippers scored 15 points in the finals game. Are you serious? 3 for 12, 1 for 13 from Paul George. 0 for 12 from Kuroko, 0 for 8 from Reggie Jackson. Wow. Game 4, the Bucks take that one as well by a 1-point margin. Wow, that's a close one. Joe Ingles has been one of the Bucks' best players, it seems. What does Giannis do in this playoff run? About the same as he has been in the regular season, except he stepped his rebounds and blocks up, so good for him. All right, this could be it. Let's hop into Simcast so we can hop in the game. I simulated so long, there's only been like 2 scores. The Bucks off to a little bit of a lead here. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a close one. Oh my god, I simulated way too much. No, we only can watch 30 seconds. My bad, guys. Shoot. All right, Bucks are up 5. Get the rookie Marjon Beauchamp in because he's a defensive player. Who are we gonna get the ball to for the Clippers? They give it to Kawhi, of course. Norman Powell with the ball, give it to Reggie Jackson for 3. Andrew Holiday, no good. And that might do it. Honestly, actually, might not do it because everyone's free throw sucks. So let's see what Milliken can do. First one is up. And it's no good. What a surprise there. Next one is up. Middleton's playing the 4 right now. Of course he's gonna miss because his free throw sucks, but Reggie Jackson's playing through an injury, it seems. But he's gonna try to take a shot anyway, it looks like. Come on, give it to Kawhi or something. I mean, everyone's ratings are the same, so what does it really matter? Kawhi, hook shot. No good. Middleton 3 rebound. He's gonna go back to the line where he just struggled at. 29-24 here. Can Middleton extend this lead? No good in the first one. Next one is up and no good. Zubac with the rebound, they call timeout. All right, so Reggie Jackson injured with the ball, gives it to Norman Powell. What is he gonna do with it? Kawhi for 3. Did you see? But nobody was taking 3s earlier. I don't know why they're taking 3s when I'm watching. All right, so actually Drew Holiday just hit a free throw, I think. I wasn't even looking. Gives it to Kawhi for 3. Brick, and that's gonna be the game. Bucks are your champions, like I predicted. Let's go. I'm a god. 30-24 was the final score. A very high scoring affair, it seems. Hope you guys did enjoy that one. If you did, make sure you leave a like, hit that sub button. We'll be back next weekend with another video. I'm out. Peace.